We're bringing this meeting of the New Palauw City Council to order. Welcome the audience, administration, and the rest of council. With that,
All right, Mayor Cook,
yes.
Councilwoman Grove. Present. Councilman Bond.
Here.
Councilman Shammy. Here. Councilwoman Wright.
Here.
Councilman Lindsay.
Here.
And Vice Mayor Eggleston. Here. All seven present.
And we'll have the invocation of the Chief Trustee.
Thank you, Father, Lord, for the day and all thy many blessings. Please keep us all safe, Lord, in the weather. Please be in this meeting, let thy perfect will be done. Bless thy troops, our first responders, and their families. In Jesus' name, amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can I have a motion for the minutes of 12:2?
So moved.
Councilwoman Wright.
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston.
Yes.
Mayor Cook.
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove. Yes. Councilman Bond.
Yes.
Councilman Shammy.
All right, and we have no communications. With that, I will entertain a motion for a break rules of council and go to comments from the public.
Mr. Mayor,
Go ahead.
we can break rules of council? So moved?
Okay, Councilwoman Wright.
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston.
Yes.
Mayor Cook.
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove. Yes. Councilman Bond.
Yes.
And Councilman Shammy.
All right, since we've got a large crowd here and we will probably be going into executive session shortly, I didn't want to kick you guys back out into the cold.
Thank you.
So if any of you have got comments to council, please step forward.
Great, I do. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and council members. I have printed some copies, and you know what? I only have 5. So if you would not mind sharing, and then you two can share. We'll give Mayor one,
that's
and you guys can share here. I'm here today with some folks. All these folks, we all have band together.
Can I
Oh,
ask for your name and address? Sorry.
I'm sorry, I knew that was coming. My name is Charlotte, and last name is Farley. It's Farley. And you need address 1204 Hemlock Way. Great. I just learned Saturday, mid-morning, that the retirement village on Lake Avenue, if any of you have been there, is provided with services of the United Senior Services out of Springfield. So USS, okay? So I'm here to talk about something that's going to happen very soon. It's going to happen 1 January of 2026. And I have worked the weekend and all day today with all these nice folks trying to come up with a plan, and our plan is to bring it here to council. What is going to happen is that the USS is going to be pulling out of the Lake Avenue retirement village there, meaning they are no longer going to be providing support for any activities. They are no longer going to be actually associated with the village there, other than to provide some meals. Now, there's a little bit of a history going on here. They did operate the USS operate Monday through Friday, and it's a part of your document there. And that included meals Monday through Friday and many activities. Well, they temporarily closed the USS portion for a period of roughly 4 months. When they did open back up, they had hired another individual to work there, but this new worker was not interested in what had happened prior to. The activities, they reduced meals down to 3 days a week. Meanwhile, they opened the, what is that called? Oh, the Bethel satellite, which is on Gerlaw. So that area is open on Tuesday and Thursday for activities, and then they only left 3 days at Lake Avenue facility. The individual that they had hired did not engage in anyone who had been there for many years. I mean, USS has been there for years. And all of a sudden, and without really any warning, they're reducing activities. There's no longer any engagement with the people, and they appeared to have their own agenda. I'm talking USS now. They had no interest in supporting the site other than having meals there. Well, meanwhile, Bethel Satellite is gearing up, and I think that that's wonderful. But right now, yeah, that is the issue that I have there on the first page, is that they do plan to close the operations there. The folks here with me today are constantly at the Lake Avenue facility, so they can attest to what they are used to, what they have worked on and planned so hard for. They are missing a lot of activities because no one's paying attention. No one's asking questions out of USS. Now remember, the USS, there's a levy. So, and these levy funds are for all seniors within Clark County. For some reason, New Carlisle is going to be ignored. Now, the Lake Avenue facility is within the city limits. And I think it's a travesty if they cease operation. It's not fair. They're acting like we are stepchildren that do not matter. And we do matter. I'm a senior. Some up here are seniors. And if you're not there yet, you're going to be. And you're going to rely and maybe need some of the support and services that they used to provide. On page 2, I show you that the folks who actually live there, they not only do they rely on their lunch meals, but they also rely on activities. That is their hub of entertainment. Some of these folks don't drive. They can't get out and about. And I've got a long list of activities that used to be held at Lake. And for some reason, it's being dismissed, and it's not fair. So after noticing the downsizing of activities, these residents and attendees, because some folks are coming from within the city limits and going to the site for their meals and activities. And so there are no more holiday celebrations. There's no more guest speakers. There's no more crafts. There's no more bingo. There's no nothing. And because no one is listening at the USS. So we're asking for your help. The final page, I have key players. And I'm asking council to please contact some of these folks, mayor to mayor, assistant mayor to assistant mayor, city manager to city manager. I do have, I've listed Maureen Fagans. She is the executive director at USS. She does plan to retire on 31 January, but she is still holding that position. I have met with the director of Meals Services, Rita Marshall. She happened to be at the facility there today. What I have learned in the recent past is that some of the meal items, and I know we can't We can't tell USS who to hire and fire, and I know we can't, but we need someone to engage in the folks who physically live, work, and play here in the New Carlisle area. We don't want to be dismissed. We are important, and once that service is gone, we will never get it back. And I apologize for not coming here and speaking before. When they did have a break in service in the New Carlisle, I physically called the USS in Springfield. And I asked to make an application. I heard that there was a vacancy, but yet on their website, there was no vacancy listed. And why? Because they were looking for someone, I was told, just that right person, just that right personality to work over there. And I said, wonderful, I would like to apply. Well, we're continuing to look for, they wouldn't even allow me to have access to an application, to be, as a potential employee to physically work at the lake. I live a street over. My gosh, I would be perfect. It's not that I need the money, but this is important to me because I am a senior. And so we really do need your help. I have documents here from most of the folks that I got to visit with today, and all of these people express the exact same issues. No one's listening. They're doing things whatever they want to do. Well, meanwhile, no wonder the crowd is down. They don't want to be served, hang on, cowboy beans, okay? They have gone, and I know we're talking food now, but still, but it makes a difference to those folks who live there and who come for a meal Monday, Wednesday, and now Friday. They change menu without telling folks. I mean, they're running their own agenda, and it's not fair. It's not fair. They're not listening. I did bring calendars, the different calendars that they have for both Enon and Bethel. They all have sponsors. Guess what? There are no more sponsors for New Carlisle. They didn't even bother to print a December calendar. It's as if we don't exist, or they're simply done. And it's not fair. It is not fair. This is, again, levy-driven funds that we have all paid into. We all vote on, and I realize that this would be a perfect opportunity for the Social Services Commission. However, they're not meeting till January. January's too late. It's too late. And so we are here today in numbers and in strength, hoping that you will help us, help the city, help the seniors here within our great city, and keep the activities and the USS involvement. We're not going away. We're only going to grow in number. And we need someone to stand up for all seniors within New Carlisle. I did print something for my eyes only. Maureen, who is the CEO, I'm going to read this quickly if I can. Our commitment to provide friendly and welcoming centers for all remains strong. Our programs are designed to engage new members, share experiences, learn together, and develop friendships. They're taking all that away. She believes the role of the USS in all centers, which New Carlisle included, becomes even more critical. It offers a local hub of support, needed support, fostering friendships, and a sense of belonging that brings everyone together. The USS commitment to support successful aging in a welcoming space will not waver. They are wavering, and that is not fair. They have been in existence for 57 years as a resource for older people, and it has always been dedicated to enhancing the seniors' quality of life. She also said, we all deserve to age with dignity, connection, and opportunity. The Older Americans Act makes that possible for millions. Only we might as well add, except New Carlisle. So we would like and plead with council to help us save USS involvement at the Lake Avenue Retirement Center complex. Does anyone here have anything you want to add? Have I forgotten something?
What about that pamphlet? They got a contract.
Oh, yes, yes. She lives there. And on her little pamphlet, as a resident there, it does list that they do have a library and community room for activities with a private patio. Amazingly, USS has locks on doors. Now, they do have some items within those doors, but when whomever is on site from the Springfield site and comes to New Carlisle, they lock everything up. They think the space is theirs, the kitchen is theirs. The residents had to remove all of their personal items from the kitchen area. It's like, oh my gosh, wait just a moment. These folks live here. This is their space too. It should be shared. I know we can't tell the USS who to hire and fire. I know we can't do that. However, we need someone who's going to listen, someone who's going to pay attention to the needs of the residents here and continue the levy-funded dollars to the Clark County folks here in our city.
Mr. Mayor.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Mayor.
Do you have, are there any questions?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Charlotte, has the property manager gotten involved with this at all?
The who?
The property manager out there?
He's sick, he can't be here. He's sick, Jessica, church manager for the Lake Avenue, sick and can't be here. Otherwise he'd be here today.
So did this just pop up just now, or
N-
is it an ongoing thing in the last?
I just learned of their bowing out of everything come 1 January, Saturday, mid-morning. Today's Monday. Less than 48 hours. But as the residents and the partakers of such activities have seen it dwindle, been dwindling, until recently they've been told, oh, guess what? We're out of here. We are out of here.
Well, that's why I asked if the property manager got involved before this.
Yeah, she did. Before this, before they fired the lady that was serving our milk, yeah, she used to come down and talk to her and everything. And she's sick today, otherwise she said she'd be here.
Right.
Can't have her talk.
I'm just wondering. Sure.
That place is a community in itself. When we go down there to participate with each other, and as older people, we need that communication with each other. We need to participate in things for our mind and body's well-being. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor.
Go ahead, Bill.
Charlotte, who owns this facility?
Well,
Bottom,
USS.
bottom,
Now, who owns the retirement
building.
center? The
Oh,
building.
property manager is Jessica Sure.
Sorry.
Okay, she's the manager, but who's the owner? Do you know?
Well, do not know.
It says LLC.
Oh,
What do we pay our
equities.
rent to? That's what he's asking.
I don't know.
Bill, have you got a phone number on it?
For the many people that owns it? Yes, it's NSC Equities LLC. The number is 740-773-4444. Jessica's the property manager. Her number is 937-896-1933.
What's her last name?
S-H-I-R-K, Shirk, I think's how it's pronounced. S-H-I-R-K.
I'm going to pass this over here so she can get those, that correct.
Okay. Do they hire USS to come in? United Senior Services?
No, they don't hire them. No.
How do they get involved with the center? They just come in and take over, or?
Well, no. I just want to be clear. The facility at Gerlaw does not have residents. This is the only facility that has residents who physically live in the complex.
Okay.
Enon does not have residents. It's not a complex, it's just a shell of a building that they use. So USS comes in and they work on one side of the building. Now, yes, it is connected to the facility itself. When USS is not in there, yes, everyone at the facility, because it's like an L building, gets to use the room. But now all of a sudden they're being told, oh, you got to get your stuff out of here. This is our space. Well, no, it's not.
So why don't the property manager put a stop to that?
Well, that as a key player, I don't have. The important part is that the USS is going to be pulling out. Now, and maybe finagle that later. But that's the key here, is that we need USS involvement.
The property manager don't even know nothing about this. She don't know nothing about this.
She don't know about USS pulling it out?
And they have a contract with that retirement space where we live.
When does that contract expire? If it expires on 31 December,
Find it
then,
out. Gotta call Jessica and find out what's going on. when it expires.
I'm not sure
Well, it's
what we as a council can do, except for maybe make some phone calls.
Yeah, can you call Jessica?
Charlotte, I would like to have that statement, copy of that statement from Maureen. If you could forward that to me.
I'll give you a paper copy, and I can give it to you electronically when I get home.
All right.
You want electronically?
Does anyone else on the council have anything to say on this matter?
I'd like for you to call the manager for us. To call her up, see what she says on the phone.
Do you think she'd be available now? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Call
Well,
her.
we're not going to call her, we're not going to call her right now.
Why not?
Well, we don't make phone calls like that, ma'am, during a open council meeting. That would be done at a later,
I mean, I know,
after the meeting at some point, possibly tomorrow if somebody calls.
She don't know nothing about this, what I'm saying.
Okay.
I just find it a little hard to believe that, and I'm not saying anything, that she doesn't know what's going on because she is the property manager. And again, I'm not talking bad, it's just taking care of business of your property that you manage.
She's never there half the time anyway. I don't care. Yeah.
Charlotte, have you got a phone number I can get back to you?
I do, 937.
Okay.
You might
Two
want
ones.
to do that publicly.
Oh, because we're on.
I'll give it to him. I will give it to him.
Okay.
I will give it to you, Mr. Mayor. I've got her number.
Well, they got my address, and all they need is a social.
Yeah. What's that? What's that? What was that?
Number on it.
What was that number?
I'm not giving that.
Oh, darn. All right.
The other lady would like to speak to.
Yeah,
Yes, come on
Go
up.
ahead.
It's in my.
Oh, Rhonda, yes, come on up.
After the meeting, I'll come.
You have to give your name, last name, and address.
Rhonda Stout, 1208 Hemlock Way, New Carlisle. I've had work for the USS of New Carlisle almost 6 years. And the lady before that worked with me, I was a sub, her sub. She was there 7 or 8 years. As soon as the main lady, had retired from the food service part of it from Springfield, Rita got the job. Every Every day, every month, it kept going down, down, down. Now, when Benita had it, Benita Lewis, she worked there about 7 years. Every day, we had things to do. If we wasn't going to the fairs or anything like that, we was always in there playing games. Have people from different nursing homes bring things in for us to do. Games, just all kinds of stuff. We was always busy. And we had people. I mean, sometimes we had up to 25, 30 people up in that little building. So when Rita didn't care for Benita that much, so she found a way to get rid of her, and she did. So that left me. And I said, well, just let me have it. No, you don't know what you're doing because Benita showed you. So, okay. So about 2 weeks ago, I had got a letter saying that I was terminated because I never would go to work when she asked me to. And I had a car that is A and B. She says, well, I don't want to hear none of your little car problems, but you need to come down here to Springfield to work. I said, I can't come down to Springfield. I said, I was hired for New Carlisle and surrounding areas in New Carlisle. Well, that's over with. So she fired me because I kept calling her saying, why is this lady over there when I can work there? Because I live right across the street, which she lives 2 doors down from me. And so she got rid of me too. I don't think she really cared for any of us. I mean, if we asked her, we say, what are we going to do today? I don't know what you guys want to do. Not Rita, but the lady that worked there. We never did hardly anything. Nothing. All we had was our Mondays were dominoes, and then Wednesdays with cards. That's been there for years. Never said, are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? No, because the person from the nursing home that did our arts and crafts.
The sponsors.
Sponsors. She kept calling and asking, when can I come out? Rhonda's going to help me. When are we going to do this? Well, we'll get back with you. I talked to that girl back and forth. She says they never answer her calls, or, oh, I have to get back with you. She stopped everything. And we had this one thing everybody liked called celebration of birthdays. They would bring a cake in. She said, oh, I cut that stuff out. So when we got our papers from New Carlisle, all the other ones have it on there, birthday celebrations. She just cut us off all together, and now she wants to shut us down.
Now, let me ask a question. Do you suppose, I would assume they're drawing money from the government.
Yep.
Absolutely. We're
Is
paying
it,
for it.
is it a possibility that this has all come about because of the government cutting off the funds?
No, she just don't want it open.
No, because
No.
I'm sorry, but they are expanding Enon programming and Gerlaw. Gerlaw, there at Bethel. And so there's an issue there. There's a personality conflict. Something's going on that the USS wants to dismiss New Carlisle as a whole. And that cannot fly. We
Yeah.
do not want that to fly.
Kathy?
I'm curious, does it have something to do with the fact that you guys live there at that facility?
I don't live there.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I mean, the people that are normally there at all the events are the same people that live there. Now, this is just a thought, and those people are in a retirement community, whereas they aren't purchasing services like you would at a assisted living or a retirement
No, because
home.
when they move in there, they know they
They
can come
were
down there.
told they could, yeah. But somebody somewhere has decided that they don't want to spend the money for
Rita.
that to happen, so.
Rita.
And I think it's because the residents live there, this is my opinion, nothing else, and they're providing services mostly to those residents, like a nursing home would provide services to their people who live there.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have to join the USS annually.
To come to the.
$15, so
Well, how do you
everyone pays
like that?
membership.
Wow, how do you
Everyone
like that
pays
crap?
membership. It's not a freebie. Don't get me wrong, it's not. We all have to pay membership for that.
Well, I am really sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's not
Sorry.
just the people in there or outsiders. It's the whole ordeal of it. You ask her a question, she's lying to you.
Right.
I mean, like,
Half-truths.
all of our stuff, you know. Oh, we don't do that no more.
Yeah.
It's in that book.
We can't really talk like personal
Yeah.
problems here. But yeah, I think bringing that to social services is an excellent idea. I
Yeah,
really
well,
do.
they stopped me January the 2nd of this year,
Right.
and it took them 4 months to have somebody in there to do nothing. And because they wouldn't let me work. I said, why are you not letting me work it? Well, you don't know the computers. I said, I never touched those computers. I was just here to serve the food or do some of the Wheels on Meals, Meals on Wheels. I said, and now, I know just as much as that person, though,
Right.
more or less
Yeah,
more.
You've been wronged. It does sound
yeah,
that way.
it is wrong.
But yeah, social services could take this over, and they can take it over now and make phone calls and help. I believe, Carrie Ann, if you want to speak.
I'm going to make a phone call afterwards.
Okay, I think we can take care somewhat of your problem,
Or at least attempt to.
at least attempt, yes.
May we,
Another young
I'm
lady
so
back
sorry.
there.
Yes.
Thank you.
We had outside people who was members that came in, not just people that lived in there.
Right.
That
I know, I did.
dwindled
I went a
away
few
because
times,
the
yeah.
activities stopped being. And we do have people that live in there who doesn't drive, elderly, who is
Right.
more handicapped than a lot of us are, that can't, that it benefited them to be able to
Oh, I'm
come
sure it
there
did.
and have the activities and socialize like that.
There's about 10 people that don't have vehicles either. They can't drive to Midway.
Right, I get it.
So thank you for listening.
I have a question
Thank
in
you for
regards to a
bringing it.
little background on this. Before the group came out there and started the meal program, what did you folks that live there do for meals? Did you fix your own, or was there somebody providing meals?
Well, they
It's
did.
always been like that, I believe.
When they shut this place down, the lady, that Rita Marshall said, when they shut the place down, she's telling everybody you have to have medical problems, and she was lying, so I said she was lying. And my aide that was with me last Wednesday told her she was lying about that because all the people that she said they couldn't have the meals delivered to them, they called Medicaid and they got the deliveries. They got meals delivered to them for their lunches because they're shutting it down.
But they've been open for years. Dee Berry used to work there.
14 years, and one lady was getting, you know.
Mr. Hall?
Well, thank you. I'm the city manager, and, first, you guys are very much valued members of our community. The Social Services Commission, if you guys have been following along with that, one of the primary, pushing points was, senior care, elder care initiatives to make sure that, we're supporting you all. I've only been on the job for, a little less than a year, but I do remember, the social services, situation was very hot as one of our original initiatives. And I remember, I had to look it up on Facebook, that as I was making a slew of calls to try to get my handle on, all resources, in and around, New Carlisle from the federal, state, and county level, United Senior Services did reach out to me. And it, honestly, I think my first day on the job was April 14th, and it looks like they posted on Facebook on April 19th that they were so excited to announce that United Senior Services would be opening a satellite location in New Carlisle. So my question is,
No, they meant Gerlaw. They meant Bethel Township.
Yeah.
it says 1216 West Lake Avenue.
I know, but that's been open for many years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Many.
Because there's, if you look on the Community New Carlisle page, there's several posts about this that, they stated that this was almost a new initiative, that they were opening up.
It was reopened.
So is that disingenuous?
Well,
Or, I mean,
no,
this
no.
is from their website.
Oh, and I know
stating
exactly.
that-
That's when they went to the
Beginning.
3 days. That's
Okay.
when they went to the 3 days versus 5.
So was there not a satellite location there?
Yes, and it still is,
Okay.
through 31 December.
It might be that they was reopening because we was shut down.
Temporarily
for 4
closed.
months.
Yes.
Okay, so you were temporarily closed earlier this year, and then
Give
they
or take.
reopened
And then
on April 19th
Yeah.
for a grand opening of a new satellite location, which you're saying is the pre-existing location, and then now, 9 months later, they're shutting down again.
Pretty much, yes. Only it hasn't been advertised, it's just been voiced to the folks who come for meals and/or try to do an activity on their own.
I see.
Yes,
So they temporarily closed and then reopened,
reopened 3 days a week versus 5.
and now they're ultimately completely shutting down.
And we have a lady that's been doing this for 15 years.
Okay. Sorry.
Hey, Charlotte,
It's sad.
did you guys pay dues already for next year?
Yes,
I already did
Yes.
today.
Yes.
I paid my dues today.
we did.
Okay.
They're due by the end of the month for next year.
All right, are you done?
I'm done, Mr. Mayor. We'll have to, I guess, from my level, probably need to do some investigation here.
Well, that was what I was gonna do. I was gonna say, let Mr. Hall, Councilwoman Grove, myself, we're gonna get into the middle of this.
Thank
Maybe
you.
we shouldn't, but with the way things have been going today, anything's possible. So
I hate to top it.
It's the first Monday of the week, yes.
I think what we need to do is kind of leave this thing in this group's hands. We'll try and get something going on this. We'll investigate and get back to you.
Possibly, could we get an update at Wednesday's special session?
That'd be quick.
We've got,
I know it's the holidays, everyone's
Well-
shopping, and they're planning trips, but unfortunately, we have one shot. This is it. When they're gone, we can't get them back.
well, and I understand your situation. How do I say this? The problems cropped up here in the last couple of days, and there's a lot of things that we need to address.
If I could offer something, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor.
I'm sorry, Don.
So one of the new things, as you know, the Social Services Commission is just completed their second meeting, I think, 2 weeks ago, as you guys mentioned.
Okay.
The next meeting isn't until January. Well, something we've stood up, I have a lot of crises that happen within New Carlisle that cannot wait a month to wait for the commission to meet. So we did get an on-call phone where we have 24/7 coverage from one of the 6 commission members. So what we could ultimately do, Councilwoman Grow is the council liaison. We could consider this a crisis if council deems it so. And then we immediately will start triaging this. So therefore, you don't have to wait for meetings and updates. They'll be fluid as we work.
Okay,
And
fantastic.
if council is okay with that, if you want to be the spokesman, we could loop you in. So then, we may be getting updates daily, rather than, scheduling separate meetings to talk about it, because it sounds like it's a fairly fluid situation.
That's fine.
that
I'd
may-
be happy to be, yes, because, we're at a dead end.
Okay.
You are our only hope. Our only hope. This
Go
is
ahead,
it.
Peg.
Charlotte, what's the name of that position that you
Well, they wouldn't tell me. Isn't that something?
I'm on their website now.
Okay.
They have 3 positions
Open?
listed, yes.
Okay, this is going to be either a mills person and/or activities director, potentially. I don't really know what they're
And
called.
they have executive director,
Oh.
a community engagement leader,
The
Okay?
activity.
No,
and a member administrative assistant.
no, and that's going to be some of the key players. I gave him my copy. So, yes, that executive leader, the CEO is Ms. Maureen
Okay.
who's retiring.
The community engagement leader?
Community engagement
Jessie?
leader, no, I took her off. No. No, it's nothing. These folks fall directly under the CEO. So the individual that we're talking for our sites and the different satellite offices would more than likely be under social support, potentially Tracy Wickham.
It's a position that you could fill, would that be the one she's talking about?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not on there. Now, I went ahead and I added the board of directors. Amazingly, the USS must, they speak to the board. The board oversees the USS operations, but there's no phone number. You can't get a hold of them, amazingly.
Well, Charlotte, I think we've got to weigh into that. I do know a member of the board, and consequently, I think I can talk to him and then pass it on to our folks.
Thank you.
We can go from there. I'm sorry we don't have an answer for you tonight, but I think our group will work on this, and hopefully we can find out a little more information so that we can make an intelligent decision.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And if Bill has my number, if,
I'll call you.
yes,
We've got the number.
Got your
so-
wonderful.
Not
Okay.
that we planned on putting it out for public, but
I never thought about that.
no problem.
Thank you so
stopped you, ma'am.
much. I appreciate
you,
your
Charlotte.
attention.
Mr. Moore,
Ms.
Thank
McFarland, is there any way that you could email your file to Mrs. Grow and the city manager? And we can
Absolutely.
do that as well.
Absolutely.
My email's on the city website.
Is everyone's email on the
Yes.
city
yeah,
website?
it's all on there.
Okay, so we're going to email, and we're going to go grow, and
Town hall. Yeah.
Or Charlotte, if you want to just email it to me, I'll forward it out to all of them, because I know you have my email address.
I do have Bill's. Okay, wonderful. Okay, thank you all so much.
All right.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention.
Oh, thanks for listening.
You are important members of our community.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
We do matter.
All right.
We all matter.
All right, we gotta move on.
Call Channel 2 News.
Oh, and we don't want to call Channel 2 News. You know, we
Order.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you want to go into executive session?
Yes, we are going to go into executive session, and that's the reason I broke rules of council. I didn't want to toss you all back out
Thank you.
into the cold. I wanted to hear what you had to say. I think all the rest of the council did too, and I think you've opened up another door here. And before it gets slammed, we're going to try and work with it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mr. Mayor, I move to go into executive session
Second.
for, I'm not done with the motion, sir, for the reason of cybersecurity and pay of a public employee. Did I get that right?
Second.
Councilwoman Ray,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove. Yes. Councilman Bond,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy.
So we're dismissed.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll see 'em.
All right.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we return to regular session.
Second.
Councilwoman Ray,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove. Yes. Councilman Bond,
Yes.
and Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
Okay, I guess that brings us back to
Resolutions.
the who?
Resolutions.
No, I was going to go to the city manager report. You
Oh, that's right. I thought
got
he
anything else?
Fucking man.
Just briefly. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Vice Mayor, and the rest of council. All of our departmental reports are attached to the council packet, and we are open to address any questions you may have with those reports. And following those questions, I believe we just need to do a vote on the finance report and the mayor's financial court.
Mr. Mayor.
Go ahead.
I move we accept the financial report.
Second.
Councilwoman Wright?
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston?
Yes.
Mayor Cook?
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove?
Yes.
Councilman Bond?
Yes.
And Councilman Chamie?
Mr. Mayor, move to accept court report.
Second.
Councilwoman Wright?
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston?
Yes.
Mayor Cook?
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove?
Yes.
Councilman Bond? And
Yes.
Councilman Chamie?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I have a question for Brian. On your report, what's placement for collection?
Trash cans.
Okay.
You know, the ones that are sitting out in the middle of the street, those.
It's not Mrs. Crow's echoes. That's next month. That's good.
Mine ain't not
Well,
ready
those
for
are the
that.
ones that I hit on the way down tonight.
Yeah, sometimes that happens where, you know, they don't put their trash cans back out of negligence, and then sometimes it happens because Rumpke forgets to pick it up, which is her situation, so.
All right, I was just curious.
All right, any other comments before we go to the resolutions?
I did have a question for the sergeant. It's on your report. Where are you? Right here you are. I was looking right over top of you. Sorry about that. The, we have 0 theft, but we have 2 property theft. I don't understand the difference in that too.
So, property theft is personal, could be like personal items, lawn items, stuff like that. And I don't know why those are separated on there, because they shouldn't be, so that maybe, probably should be under the same category.
Same thing. That's what I thought, because it's like, is it over 1,500 or is there a number still?
Normally, I do vehicles.
Okay,
I like to keep those separate, so if we know that we're having a cycle of, like the Kias, when they
right.
were being stolen, I always kept those separated, so I probably didn't label it right, so the boys are putting it that way, and I'll probably change that to vehicle, because I want to keep track of that, because that's another thing, if we have to do a night or we're patrolling just for people breaking in and stealing cars.
That's a good idea. I
Yes.
like that. And I love how our numbers are so good. I appreciate our citizens and our sheriffs and whatnot and everybody, so.
So that will, I'll change that, because
Okay.
that's normally what I want is the vehicle theft, so that I can keep track of that kind of
Okay,
stuff.
thanks. That's it.
Go ahead.
Sergeant, one other question. I didn't see on here, we used to get on the report business checks. Are they not doing that, or you just aren't recording them, or?
They should have business, they are doing the business checks, yes.
Okay.
And I'll add that if you want it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, they're in the hundreds.
Oh.
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah, so that's one of my big things I want them to do. One, daytime, I want them to try to make contact with the businesses completely. Nighttime is the door pulls.
Yeah.
I'm not just driving by, I wanted to actually do a door pull, make sure that they didn't leave the door unlocked, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Good.
I just
But
didn't
I'll
see
add
it on
that.
there. I didn't know if there was a change to that or.
No, I still keep tracks of those.
Perfect. Thank you.
Anyone else? I guess, young lady, you're up.
Hold on one. So, got just a couple more things, Mr. Mayor. Apologies. Upcoming
Okay, young lady.
legislation. I spoke with a few of you. The rules of council. So that renewal will be coming up. So just starting to kind of think out loud, maybe or to yourselves right now, any amendments or changes that you would like to the rules of council. Next, discussion topics. So a part of our approved budget, which thank you very much that we got that. We were able to open up a couple key positions that we have needed within the city. One being an administrative assistant, which will be additional just administrative support to both the finance building and my office. And then the other being a part-time code enforcer. So, as of right now, we just have one part-time code enforcer, 30 hours a week. But both of those positions have been through we have to go internal with our unions. And then we have now made those public. So we're hopeful that we'll get some really good applicants in. And those will be closing out here in January. And we'll start our interview process.
Go ahead.
Can I make a suggestion that the administrative assistant speaks Spanish?
We did not put that in the posting, but that is definitely something we will consider when we're doing our interviews.
I think it would be,
A benefit.
with as much of a Hispanic population that we have, I think it would be a benefit to the city and to Mayor's Court.
Okay.
Great idea.
Go ahead, Ken.
On that same line, if you could put a link to that application when you say that we have a job, it would be really helpful for a lot of people. When I saw it posted, I went to our webpage to try to find it. I couldn't even find it. So, I mean, I play on the computer all the time. I should have been able to find it. Just saying. So a link would be really nice.
Copy that. And then I have one other discussion topic. So attached to your council packets, we have been offered a property donation of the Honey Creek Presbyterian Church on Jefferson Street. I've spoken to all of you about their interest in potentially donating this to the city. We went ahead and we have done walkthroughs as an administration and staff, and we felt that the buildings were in good enough shape to go ahead and start some professional inspections, primarily environmental and structural. The environmental inspections have been accomplished, and now we are waiting on their reports. Didn't appear indication-wise, again, they have to wait for their tests to come back and things like that, but nothing stuck out right away. I got a preliminary inspection by the structural engineer who did a walkthrough, and then he is scheduled to go back on Wednesday to finish up his inspection, and then he hopes to have his report around a week and a half. I know the letter states that they would like a decision by 1 January. It's our full intention to try to meet that. However, they are very flexible with that date, but they are on limited time due to, being able to fund the location. So as it stands right now, I would like to see what the results of the inspections are, to know, anything that we potentially, maybe financially inheriting outside of just caring for the buildings and everything else. But once we do get to that point, it is my intention to accept the donation. I know Mr. Jeffries has said there's potentially some legislation that may be associated with being able to accept that donation, so you all will be a part of that. And then potentially setting up a working session after the first of the year to make some dictations over what some of the, opportunities we have with these buildings and what we could utilize them for if we so choose to move forward with it.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Okay, we're cruising along now.
Okay, resolutions, 6 introduction and 6 action tonight. A resolution 2025-15R, introduction, public hearing and action tonight. A resolution approving an employment bonus for the fire administrator of the city of New Carlisle.
So moved.
All right, summary of this legislation or resolution. Chief Trustee. I had the opportunity, a great opportunity, to talk about a few of my other executive level employees at the last council meeting. But to speak to Chief Trustee when we were in our budget meetings, knowing that he has some levies coming up and things of that nature, knowing that his firefighters and EMS guys got a bit of a pay raise last year, he foregoed any sort of pay raise for himself. I know what it's like to be on a team, and while he very much deserves it, and I definitely hope in the very near future we can make some salary adjustments for Chief Trustee. I wanted to honor his wishes. However, I do believe that a bonus would be appropriate for him. I cannot speak any higher than Chief Trustee. I mean, as I, discussed about, what it's worth to to love the community that you serve. And Chief Trustee is at the top of that list. This gentleman sacrifices everything he has to provide protection and care for our community, things that go way above and beyond. I could talk about numerous instances. Most recently, Friday evening at 11 o'clock, we had an incident that, Chief Trustee had worked all day and is out there triaging a very, serious situation, and keeping, the public calm, addressing, injuries, and coordinating and cooperating with, our law enforcement folks. Chief Trustee is elite. And I believe that he deserves to have a little bit of a bonus this year to just show, our appreciation that we have for him.
Any comment?
Okay. Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Absolutely.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Absolutely.
Councilman Bond,
Yes.
and Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
Accepted 7-0. Resolution 2025-16R, introduction, public hearing, and action tonight. A resolution approving the bylaws of the New Carlisle Social Services Commission.
So moved.
So summary of this legislation, we had Mr. Jeffries attend the first Social Services Commission meeting to not only establish the appointments of the officers, but additionally to go through the bylaws. These were a little bit unique. While we use the Boards and Commission handbook, there's not a lot of cities out there, so kudos to us that have formed this. But we've done a thorough review and got the passage of the commission members, so those are ready for you.
Any comment? Go ahead, Mrs. Bond.
I'll just say, this was really well thought out. I thought everybody that contributed to that, I thought did a really excellent job. I particularly liked the idea of how to identify the different individuals so to keep their identities kind of protected, but still be able to categorize that in a way that's easy to kind of at the end of the year look and see the numbers that have been helped or whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to say I thought it was a nice job.
Thank you. If I could, I have to point out Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore, this guy spent a lot of time, and this was complicated, along with working with our city attorney and the commission members. Mr. Moore gets the lion's share of all the credit for both these bylaws and the bylaws that we're about to talk about. So thank you, Mr. Moore.
All right, Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
Councilman Bond,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy. Accepted 7-0. Resolution 2025-17R, introduction, public hearing, and action tonight. A resolution approving the bylaws of the New Carlisle Parks and Recreation Commission.
So moved.
In a summary of this legislation, so we had our first Parks and Rec Commission meeting a week and a half ago. Mr. Moore, once again, steered that meeting, getting appointments for the officers of the board, along with going through the bylaws. These bylaws have been vetted through our city attorney, Mr. Jeffries. So again, I know we've talked about it before, haven't had a functioning Parks and Rec board in over 5 years. Since that time, you all put together the Parks and Rec, the Boards and Commission handbook. So we had to essentially do a complete rewrite of these bylaws. But these are in line with what was in the commission handbook and have the blessing of our city attorney.
Okay, Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
Councilman Bond,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
Accepted 7-0. Resolution 2025-18R, introduction, public hearing, and action tonight. Resolution authorizing a contract for professional services with Swim Safe Pool Management Incorporated for the operation and management of the New Carlisle swimming pool for the 2026 pool season.
So moved.
Second.
All right, so to summarize this legislation, I have to give some kudos to my assistant, Ms. Lowry, along with our city attorney, Mr. Jeffries. They did a tremendous job negotiating with SwimSafe some of the concerns that you all had at the last council meeting. Primarily, are we going to have to pay everything? And then potentially something happens to the pool, and then now we're out $138,000 or whatever the bottom sticker is. So we got reassurance and got it embedded into the contract that if the pool closes for more than 14 days, or if there's a cost of the pool that's more than $20,000, we'll be able to suspend our payments to them. And additionally, it's a 1-year contract, not a 2-year contract. So I believe they did an incredible job representing the interest of New Carlisle and your wishes as council to make sure we have a clean contract.
Mr. Mayor.
Go ahead.
Mr. Kitco,
Sir.
what at the pool could possibly break without the pool blowing up out of the ground? It costs $20,000.
That's pretty much that. Pool pump 7 to 10, and we've done that in the past, so that's where that put that figure for me. And then I was looking at, okay, if anything else goes here, really the bottom has to go. And then that's about where that would,
Well, that would be the end of the pool.
yes.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
Councilman Bond,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
Accepted 7-0. Resolution 2025-19R, introduction, public hearing, and action tonight. A resolution adopting a cybersecurity program for the city of New Carlisle.
So moved.
All right, to summarize this legislation, so the state passed legislation over the summer requiring cybersecurity plans for all municipalities. We have worked with Mr. Jeffries. Again, give many kudos to Ms. Lowry for doing a lot of the work on this. And I believe that we have a very good plan if the unfortunate cyber attack did happen to the city.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
Councilman Bond,
Yes.
Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
7-0. Resolution 2025-20R, introduction, public hearing, and action tonight. A resolution authorizing a contract with the Sheriff of Clark County, Ohio for police protection within the city limits of New Carlisle,
So
Ohio.
moved.
And to summarize this legislation, this is annual renewal of our contract with the Clark County Sheriff's Department. There was an additional change compared to last year. We did add a 6th officer to serve as a sergeant and law administrator for the city of New Carlisle.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
Councilman Bond,
Yes.
and Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
7-0.
Didn't we pass the water softener?
The rock salt, we
We
skipped
haven't
it.
got there, it's an ordinance.
It's before.
The ordinance is,
It's an ordinance.
last.
that's the
It was
last one.
before that one, though. I know.
It's kind
But it was
It's in it, it's in the.
in
wrong
our
one.
packet.
Oh, it might have been.
Yeah, never mind. Just out of order.
Sorry.
So the ordinances, 0 introduction, 1 action. Ordinance 2025-53, introduced on 12/2/25, public hearing and action tonight. An ordinance authorizing the city manager or the director of public service, assistant city manager, to enter into a contract for the purchase of water softening rock salt.
So moved.
Again, this is an annual renewal for our water softening rock salt.
Councilwoman Wright,
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston,
Yes.
Mayor Cook,
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove,
Yes.
Councilman Bond,
Yes.
and Councilman Shammy.
Yes.
Accepted 7-0. In other business, additional city business, the city offices will be closed December 24th through the 26th, 2025 for the Christmas holiday. City offices will be closed January 1st, 2026 for the New Year holiday. And now it is open for any other city-related discussion.
Comment. Mr. Kitco, troops did an excellent job on getting the snow removed.
Thank you.
I heard a couple little complaints, but it was just stupidity. And as far as I'm concerned, I wasn't out and about. I had enough sense to stay in. But from what I can see, I think troops did a great job.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll pass it on. Temperatures didn't help.
No, not at all. Go ahead, Bill.
To follow on Mr. Mayor, I had a friend from Kettering up here over the weekend for a few hours, and they even commented on how well our streets was cleared, and they wished Kettering would take lessons from us. I took that as a very good compliment and told them I would pass it off to the administration and Mr. Kitco, our service director.
Thank you, and again, I'll pass it on to the Public Works crew.
Go ahead.
I was going to say something about the swim safe. They did an excellent job, I thought. I mean, like we do, thank you. Colleen, everybody who was involved with that. I really like that we got all the information. They did a great package for us. I like how they sectioned out the payment plan. Perfect. I thought that was kudos. That's all.
And also just, didn't have it on my notes, but I wanted to thank all the organizers of the Jingle Jam parade that we had during our snowstorm on Saturday.
Great day.
It was a pretty incredible experience. I got to participate. Very much appreciated the invitation along with my family. I think we did bring a lot of cheer to the city. But those types of things don't happen without community members stepping up. And additionally, our law enforcement and our first responders, along with our road crews who prepped the parade route hours before, was plowing during the entire parade. So it was a fantastic collaborative effort of local volunteers and, the city of New Carlisle, along with just our residents coming out in the snowstorm. There's lots of dogs in the windows, I noticed. So even our four-legged residents, I think, very much appreciate it. So, sorry, just had to give kudos on that.
The other thing I understand, we had several deputies that responded off duty. And, my kudos to those.
Absolutely.
That again shows fact that we've got good people out there. Other than that, go ahead,
One more
Bill.
thing. Mr. Hall, will the Jingle Jam happen to be a yearly event now that we can look forward to?
This makes what, April 4th year, third year?
Third year.
Really? This is the first year I've heard of it.
Oh.
Just pass your house every year.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yes, we even have customized music. Mr. Lowry is welcome to speak to this. He's a big part of it. I think I was looking at some other communities and different things, that people are doing. And again, we're this small little town, but, we're able to pull off these extraordinary events, and a lot of it, I don't want to give spoiler alert to our newsletter that's about to come out and hit mailboxes in a couple weeks. We spent a lot of time focusing on all the special things that we have in New Carlisle. And so much of that goes to just longstanding community volunteers, many people who don't even live in the city of New Carlisle, but just love this place and want to sacrifice their time, talent, and money to bring joy to the people of New Carlisle. It was very humbling. Like I said, it was kind of my George Bailey moment driving through the streets of New Carlisle on Saturday night, shouting Merry Christmas, and according to my wife, very aggressively. But it was a lot of fun, and I very much appreciate it.
Well, that's because your wife's a little laid back and you're not.
She's in charge.
Yeah.
Getting back to the situation with the senior citizens, I assume you're going to handle part of that to start the situation with the social service.
I think it's definitely a morning call, joint call with Mr. Moore, Councilwoman Grow, Mr. Michael Barclay, and myself, that we all need to put our heads together and come up with a plan of action. And then, Mr. Mayor, you can anticipate a phone call from me afterwards.
I will make a call to the one gentleman I know, and then I'll get back to you at that point, see where he's at.
Yes, sir.
Go from there. Anything else?
Mr. Mayor,
Go ahead.
hearing nothing else, I move to adjourn.
Councilwoman Wright.
Yes.
Councilman Lindsay.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Eggleston.
Yes.
Mayor Cook.
Yes.
Councilwoman Grove.
Yep.
Councilman Vaughn. Councilman Shammy.
How am I going to carry all this stuff?
With that,